Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an updated Q&A. Haven't done one in a while. Figured I would answer some of your questions. Most of the time I'm going to ask you guys to ask me a question on Instagram stories. It's just easier that way. Like, it keeps all of the questions right there. I know where to find them. They're always there and I can always just refer back to those. So make sure to go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want to join in and participate in the next Q&A, because that is where I ask you all the questions. But a couple weeks ago, I asked you all to ask me questions, and I originally was just gonna do the Q&A on Instagram stories, but time got away from me. I just never got a chance to do it, so I figured I would just film for YouTube. You guys, it's been so weird. Such a weird week with this coronavirus going on. I'm sure everyone and their mother is talking about it, but that's what's happening in the world right now, literally the entire world, and it's just crazy. It's weird, it's crazy. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Like, some days I'm totally cool, calm, collected. I'm like, oh, they'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. We'll get through this. And other days I am panicky and I have anxiety over it. And when I have to go out and run up to the grocery store or do whatever, like, literally, I'm not one to get much anxiety ever, but I have anxiety when I go out. I can feel my heart beating super fast. I can feel like the tightness in my chest. I definitely like just feel uneasy overall, but for the most part we're just staying home, and I feel like that's what everyone needs to do at this time. Just try and stay in as much as you can so we can get past this. But enough talk about the coronavirus. I think it's gone, and I don't even know, like, I don't think you can go past 14 days in your stories. It must have been over 2 weeks ago. Wow. Okay, so it's not even here anymore, you guys. What a fail. I'm gonna go ahead and post an Instagram story right now asking you all to ask me questions, and I'm just gonna start answering them like while they roll in, like one by one. Let me go ahead and post this now, and I will be right back. All right, I also wanted to quickly say, I know I'm gonna get questions about this little pullover that I'm wearing, and it's already sold out, you guys. I got it on pinklilyboutique.com. So when it comes back in stock, I'm gonna keep my eye out and I will definitely let you guys know. But unfortunately it is sold out. Like, it's sold out right away. It's super cute though. It's got like big bell sleeves. I love it. One question is, do you and Alex have a free pass? So no. I mean, we always talk about like our celebrity crushes that we absolutely love, but like, no, it's not like an actual thing between us. At least I've never agreed to that. So no, we don't. How many more kids do you want? I definitely want one more, possibly two more. We're gonna just kind of see how it goes. So we definitely want one more. And I'm gonna go ahead and answer another question that I know I'm gonna be asked, but like, when will we have our next baby? So right now we have two. We have two boys. We have a almost 4-year-old boy, and we have a baby who is almost 10 months now, which I cannot believe Q is gonna be a year soon. So I've been actually thinking a lot about when I want the next baby. You know, the next time that we do start trying, I'm gonna go ahead and go into my gynecologist and just get on Clomid, because I've had to use Clomid, which is a fertility drug, if you guys don't know. I've had to use Clomid for the past 2 pregnancies in order to get pregnant, because I don't think I ovulate on my own. So instead of like wasting time, I'm just gonna go ahead and get on Clomid. So most likely I will hopefully be able to get pregnant sooner, because usually it takes me like close to a year to get pregnant. And I think I kind of want to start trying around fall. But that's just, I change my mind all the time. That's just like what I'm thinking right now. And Alex is pretty much like always on board for whatever. So I'm thinking around like fall, maybe winter. The thing is, Camden and Q are already like 3 years apart. And so I want to have the next baby sooner, just so Camden and that baby aren't going to be too far apart in age. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking. And I definitely do want a girl. I know I'm going to be asked that as well. So yeah, I do. I would love like one girl, but we'll see. Is there an ETA on the start and finish of your home renovation? All right, so I knew I was going to get this question, and I have not updated you guys on the whole home renovation situation in quite some time. And the reason I haven't done that is because we have been talking about moving now for over a year. And we've been looking at houses for, I don't even know how long. So long now. We've been going to open house after open house after open house. We've been searching online. We've been talking about buying land and building. We've been talking about renovating our house. We've been talking about completely demolishing our house and rebuilding it, moving away to another state. Like literally we've talked about it all. We've like tried to, you know, do pros and cons list of everything. And it's a lot to think about, honestly, because moving is like a huge deal. And so we take it really seriously, and we've been in this house now. This was like our starter home. So we moved in this house over 7 years ago. Right when we got engaged, we moved in together and we got this house, and we had plans to only stay in this house for about 5 years tops. And so it's been over 7. So we're ready to go. Like Alex is super ready to move as well. We're both ready. We want more land for the kids to run around. We want like a nice backyard for them to play in. I'd like a porch to go sit out, like a patio to go have a glass of wine. There's like a lot of things. We want like a master bedroom with a master bathroom and like walk-in closets. We don't have any of that right now. I'd like a bigger kitchen, you know, just like some more space pretty much is what we want. So after considering moving for so long and not being able to find the house that we want, I've talked about this before, but the area that we live in Bethesda, Maryland, and it's Montgomery County, and it's a very, very expensive place to live. It's right outside of DC, and everything is just ridiculous. Like you can't get any land for under like 1.2 around here, 1.2 million. Like the lots are tiny, tiny, tiny. Most of the houses that are bigger in my neighborhood that have been like knocked down and rebuilt, you don't have a backyard. You literally have like a little tiny, tiny piece of grass in your backyard and barely any front yard. So you have no land. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't want to like completely demo the house and then like rebuild a house on this lot, is because we still wouldn't have much land at all. So it just wasn't worth it. And all of the houses that we have gone to look at are so old and just need like a lot of renovations themselves, and the owners are asking for too much. Like they're overpriced houses. And so we're not going to pay all of this money for a house that we need to already put a lot of work into, if you get what I'm saying. We have made like a handful of offers, and none of them, actually only one of them got accepted, but that's like a whole nother story because there was mold in the basement. But none of them get accepted because we are, I guess in their eyes, we're offering too low. But the reason that we're offering a lower amount than what they're asking is because the house needs a lot of work to it. So after searching and searching and searching, we're kind of like, okay, we're not finding anything. Maybe we will just build onto our house, put a whole nother floor on the house, and renovate the kitchen because the kitchen's super old. Can I help you?
Mm-hmm. And action.
It's already on.
I know. So.
No, you have to leave so I can finish my Q&A.
Yeah.
If I had my own office, you wouldn't have to get out of the kitchen. If I had my own office, you wouldn't have to get out of the kitchen. I could just go in my office, close the door, film in there, edit in there.
No, you'd still be.
And I'm updating them on the house situation, how we're not renovating. So we were going to extend the kitchen, renovate this whole kitchen, and then put another entire floor on the house. We were planning on doing a master suite up there, big walk-in closet, nice master bath. I was gonna have my own office up there too because I don't have my own office. So literally I edit like at the desk right here in the kitchen. And yeah, so we're all over the place with this house. We were working with a builder for a while. It was taking him a very, very long time just to do the smallest of things. Like he took him forever to get us like the layout back of what we were going to do to the house, and then we would make like adjustments to it and send him back, and then he would take forever to get us like the new price. And we were going back and forth for months. And it already takes a long time when you're going to renovate your house, just because you have to get the county to approve everything, which takes a while, and it's just, you have to order the parts, and trust me, it takes a while. I don't know if any of you have done any renovations or like major renovations, like additions to your house, but it's not like overnight. So we have been planning on doing this since November. I don't really know when we started this whole thing, but months we were working with this guy. Well, it ended up falling through. It just didn't work out. I don't want to get into it, but in the end, it didn't end up working out with this builder. So we ended up finding another builder and talking to him. Oh wait, let me back up. So our plan was to renovate the house just so we would be more comfortable staying in this house for a little bit longer while we searched for more land or a nicer, bigger house in the area that had more land, because we weren't finding anything. And mind you, we were looking in the winter time, so there aren't that many houses on the market in the winter. So our plan was to renovate, live in the house more comfortably, and while searching and keeping looking, but probably be in here for like another 1 to 2 years, and then hopefully we'd be able to find a bigger lot, a bigger house, yada yada. You guys know that our plan is to pay cash. We have paid off the mortgage of this house, and Alex does not like taking out debt, which I've talked about before. So we do plan to pay cash for the next house. So, you know, if we were to stay in this house for another 1 to 2 years, obviously we would keep making more income and save more money and then be able to even afford more. So that was our plan. Well, after talking to the second builder, we could not justify it, because with the second builder, it was going to be a little over $300K total for like the addition that we wanted to do. And we did the numbers and the math and everything, and we just don't think that it'd be worth it in the end, because we wouldn't be able to get more than an extra $250,000 for this house once the addition was on, like selling it. So we think that we'd end up losing money if we did that addition and then sold it later on. We'd end up losing money, not making more money, if you get what I'm saying. I'm not really sure if I am explaining that clearly, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. So we've decided not to renovate. We are not renovating. So honestly, we are kind of all over the place right now. We've still been going to open houses for the last like month, I want to say. We've been going every Saturday and Sunday to open houses. This is the first weekend I feel like we haven't gone to an open house, and that's because of the coronavirus. There are still open houses. There's actually an open house tomorrow of a house that I really love, that I really want to go to. But Alex is like, no, we need to stay in. Like, we should not be going to an open house this weekend with everything going on. And who knows how long we're gonna, like, you know, stop with the open houses. But now that like spring is here, more and more houses are going up on the market. So we are searching online. We're looking around here. We are honestly even talking about moving out of state, which we've talked about before. And then we kind of just decided, you know what? We're not gonna move out of state. We're gonna stay here because our families are here. But after searching around this area for months and months and months, and just getting really, I don't know what the word is, frustrated with the house prices in this area and what we want, we're coming to terms with, like, it might actually be more beneficial for us to move elsewhere. And we're actually talking, well, we've discussed North Carolina, specifically like the Charlotte area. So if any of you live in Charlotte or near Charlotte, definitely let me know how you like it, and the best neighborhoods and areas to look into, because we've been like looking into a lot of like the suburbs of Charlotte, and we found like really cute areas. We might actually even take it, once this virus thing is over, we might take a little trip down to North Carolina and just kind of look in person. And I don't know, I mean, we're just discussing this. This is not like a set in stone deal or anything like that, but I know that I do have subscribers that are from North Carolina and live there. And I used to go to school in High Point, North Carolina, which isn't the area that we want to move to, but you know, I love North Carolina in general. So I feel like I'm getting so off track with this. This Q&A is going to be 5 hours long just because of this one question. But it's just a lot that I wanted to catch y'all up on, so that's why I'm kind of going into detail with all of it. So anyway, we are talking about North Carolina. Charlotte has like an amazing like financial district, and you guys know that Alex is in finance, so we've just kind of like looking into it. So we'll see. But if we do move out of state, we definitely want to go ahead and rent for like 6 months to a year, just to test out the new city and the new state. Like we don't want to like just like get up, buy a house and move and then like end up like hating it, you know what I mean? So what we would do would be to sell this house, move and rent, check it out, see if we love it, and then buy. So, and the school district in Charlotte, my gosh, there's some amazing school districts out there. Like I was shocked looking at the school districts. So that's a really great thing as well. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this question up now, but that, I'm sorry to disappoint you guys too, because I feel like so many of y'all were really excited about the renovation because I was gonna film the whole thing. I was super excited about it too, you guys. I was super excited about it. But all in all, I'm much happier with the decision we made to go ahead and just like sell the house and move, because now we can actually get what we actually want, which is like more land. And it's not gonna be a temporary thing. When is your next Disney trip? Oh, I don't even know. I think the last time I went to Disney, the last and only time I've ever been to Disney was like 3 years ago when I took Camden there when he was like 1, and I went with Aaron and Skyla, and I haven't been back since. And I would love to go back again. Probably maybe do like a family trip with Alex and the boys. But I don't know, not anytime soon, especially with this like Corona thing going on. Yeah, when does construction start on your house? Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel so bad. I'm getting so many questions about the reno and it's not even happening. Do you all want a pet? No, not right now. I mean, maybe a fish. We're not cat people, so definitely wouldn't be a cat. If anything, I'd want like a bulldog, like an English bulldog, but Camden is actually allergic to cats and dogs. Have you ever had short hair? Yes, I have. I feel like it was like maybe in the beginning of college or maybe in the middle of college. My hair was cut like to here, which is super short, like kind of like this. Super short for me. I mean, I've never had hair shorter than, well, when I was like a little girl, obviously it was here, but like, I don't think my hair's ever been shorter than like, well, it kind of looks cute though, than like this. And it was done by accident. I went in there to get a trim one time and this lady just chopped my hair off and I was devastated. But yeah, my hair was like this short once. It was kind of cute. Maybe I should do that. What foundation do you use? You always look so flawless. Thank you so much. I typically am using my IT Cosmetics CC cream, which is what I have on today. Are you gonna take steps to drive on the highway again? Also, do you feel like you're missing out because you can't drive it? So if you don't know, if you're new here, one of my fears is the highway. I don't drive on the highway. I have like maybe a handful of times. A couple of them were complete accidents and I didn't mean to get on the highway and I did, and I had like full-on panic attacks. Pretty much like the scene from Clueless where Dion gets on the highway. Like that's literally me. Other times I've been like, I practiced on the highway like a couple times. And I honestly haven't even thought about it lately. I like don't ever need to get on the highway because where I live, like you don't have to. You can take just the regular roads and it just takes a little bit longer. If I ever like absolutely have to get on the highway, like I can just like have Alex or my mom or like a friend or something drive on the highway. How old are you and do you want a third child? Well, I already answered the second part of that question. Yes, and I am 32. I'll be 33 in September. Will you please do a meetup for your DMV folks? I would love to. I've been thinking more and more about it. I'm thinking maybe this summer, I might do a meetup at like a winery just because like that's my thing, you know? Like I love wine. It would be like a more relaxed setting. I wouldn't have the kids with me. Like I couldn't deal with having the kids and also like meeting you guys. My brain would be like all over the place and I wouldn't get to like actually like hang out with y'all. But I would love to do something at like a winery or like a brewery or something like where we could be like outside, maybe some live music and have drinks and stuff like that. I think that would be so much fun. Are you still feeding Q purees? So when I brought Q in for his 9-month appointment, the doctor said to just go ahead and wrap up the purees and just start giving him like real people, like finger foods at this point. And so I have done that. He does eat like pretty much whatever we're eating. I just break it up into small pieces. But I do have a few purees in the pantry or in the cupboard, whatever you want to call it. Just because sometimes when we're in like a rush or if I just like don't have time to like cook him something or can't find anything, but I still want him to eat, I'll just give him some pureed food. So he still eats some purees. this is an interesting question. I'm curious, have people told you you look like you're snobby by your looks? LOL. No. I don't think anyone's told me that I look snobby. Do I look snobby? I don't think I look snobby. I'm not at all. So, dream vacation. Well, I've been to Fiji, which was a total dream. That's where we went for our honeymoon, and we have talked about for years going back. I really wanted to go back for our 5-year anniversary, but that already passed and it didn't happen. So maybe for our 10-year anniversary, but we really want to bring the kids. We've also talked about getting like a huge group of our friends together and like renting like a big like Airbnb or something in Fiji for like a couple weeks. So we've talked about that a lot, but we haven't like put that plan into action just yet. But that would be in like just a dream because it's a dream spot. But another dream vacation probably would be Australia, honestly. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? In 10 years, I see myself happy, healthy. Quentin's up, oh my God, I might have to finish this later. Happy, healthy with 3 to 4 kids and Alex in a really beautiful house with a really big yard and a patio, and just living a happy, fulfilled life with my family. That's where I see myself. Would you ever join an MLM? No. Do you get ready every day still? No, I don't. I get ready maybe 2 to 3 days out of the week, and that's usually when I'm filming or if I just feel like getting ready for the day, if I have to go run errands or go out or do whatever. Other than that, I'm home. Most likely I'm still wearing my pajamas from the night before, or just in some like leggings and a t-shirt with my hair up in a bun, and absolutely no makeup. Are you still nursing Q at all? Honestly, barely. And for the past 3 nights, you guys, he has completely slept through the night, which has been amazing. And it's just happened randomly. Like he decided on his own just to sleep through the night for the past 3 nights. So it's really exciting and I've been getting some sleep. But I've noticed that like, since he, like usually he will nurse all throughout the night, like he'll wake up like at least 3 times to nurse. And since the past 3 nights he hasn't been waking up, you would think that like my boobs would be like full of milk in the morning, and they're not, which makes me think that I'm kind of losing my supply, which honestly, like I kind of expected, because I've been giving him more formula during the day because he will not nurse during the day, and I want him to get like something in. So I'll just give him a bottle of formula because I can get that down. And then I won't nurse him, and I'm not pumping just because I'm not dealing with it. I don't have time to pump throughout the day. So I think I'm just starting to lose my supply. And then now that he's sleeping through the night, like that was pretty much the only time I would nurse him, was like throughout the night. And now that he's sleeping through the night, I just don't think I'm going to be able to nurse for that much longer. But he is almost 10 months, so I made it pretty far, and I'm really proud of myself. Are you doing something new to your eyebrows? No, I just haven't had them done in forever, which is why they're so like crazy and thick and hairy. I haven't been able to get them like waxed or threaded in a while, but last time I got them done, I actually got them laminated, which I think is like a new service, and I loved it. It lasted like a good month, so I really want to go back and get that done again. Okay, so that's all I'm going to answer for now because Quentin's up. I need to go get him. I think Alex is changing him right now, but I'm going to have to go like feed him and all of that. So I am going to come back in a little bit and answer the rest of your questions. Okay guys, I'm back. It is hours later. Quentin is asleep. Camden is over here watching a little bit of Gecko's Garage on YouTube. I'm just gonna wrap this up with a few more questions, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower. So, and I'm sorry about the lighting and everything, but it's nighttime now, so I can't use like that gorgeous outside light. Where is your cam necklace from? So I have this necklace right here that has both boys' names on them, on it in script. It says Camden on one side and Quentin on the other side, and this is from the brand Tiny Tags. I'll put a link down to the necklace down below in the description. Do you have a cleaning service come clean your home? Psh, like, I wish, because I am the worst cleaning person ever. I'm so bad at cleaning. I like hate it. I forget to, I'm lazy. So yeah, like no cleaning service. Are you glad that you decided to go blonde in spite of the upkeep? I love my blonde hair. I really, really do. And every time I go back to see my girl Jamie, who's my hairstylist, like I always have her make me more blonde, and I really love it. And I especially love it like 'cause summer's coming up. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I have been really, really missing my brunette hair. I think it was, oh yeah, it was watching the Bachelor finale and after the Rose show, and Hannah Ann and Madison make me want brunette hair so bad because both of their hair is just so freaking beautiful, like the prettiest brunette hair, both of them. And after watching that, I'm like, oh my God, like I really, really want brunette hair now. So I've been actually thinking about it a lot lately, so who knows. Do you miss your brother? Yes. My brother lives in Los Angeles and I miss him so, so much. Like I wish he lived here. I don't know, we're very, very close, but it's like hard because he lives so far away and we have like complete different schedules and it's 3-hour difference. So it's hard to like even catch up with him and everything like that. But my mom's out there right now hanging out with him and visiting him. He is 2.5 years older than me, in case you guys didn't know. I also have an older sister too who is 7 years older than me, and she actually lives in DC, so she lives in this area, but my brother doesn't. Yeah, I miss my brother though. He's the best brother ever. What are you currently binge watching? We just finished Sopranos, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know my thoughts on the series finale. So we just finished Sopranos, which was amazing. I love, love, love mafia shows. My mom actually told me there's a show on Amazon Prime called Hunters that I should start. So I'm gonna probably tell Alex about it and maybe we'll start that. So yeah, I think that is it, you guys. I answered as many questions as I could. Thank you guys so much for participating and for shooting me some questions. I hope you enjoyed this video and this updated Q&A and whole moving situation. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna like update you guys when we have something set in stone so that I don't keep you hanging every single time. But yeah, as for now, we are searching for a house and we're not gonna renovate anymore, and we may move out of state. So again, if you live in or near the Charlotte area, let me know down below the really good like neighborhoods to live in, like for families that have good school districts and all of that. Because we have a few places that we've like looked at already that I really like, but I want to hear from you guys, so let me know and I will update you guys when we have like a firm decision on like what we're gonna do, or like maybe we'll just buy a house and I'll surprise y'all and be like, we bought a house so that I don't have to like keep changing everything with this. But thank you guys for sticking by me, and thank y'all for all the love and support always. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.